Well, it's a cantata that covers everything, nearly every emotion. The very first chorus is full of angst, full of chromaticism, questioning. So we go from the pain of being separate from God and not knowing what direction to go for, sort of pleading for his help, to the soprano alto who go running off and saying, I know what it is. We're going to go over that direction. That's going to be the way to go. Which is like it's been released from the angst and is running towards the healing Saviour. La, la, so immediately we feel as though there's something positive come out from the angst before, which typical for tenors have to go, oh my word, but there's so much angst and there's the devil, what we're going to do about him. It's full of angst and despair. He's heard that lovely duet. He says, no. What is the answer? What is the answer? He's worried about the effects of the evil one on him. So that we get to movement 4, which is my role, and it's almost like it's the voice of Christ. And I get to sing these wonderful, sweeping little gestures that cover really the whole of the gospel in 2 pages. It's fantastic, and it's really expressive singing. It's probably one of my favourite recitals of all time. It has different speeds. It has sort of an ordinary speed for recit. Then all of a sudden it goes into con ardore, which immediately goes into the judgment section, which is vivace. And then he goes into lento, which says, be calm. It was done for a reason. I was put on the cross for a reason, to be your saviour. And then there's an andante section, which Bach wouldn't normally write. And that's the sort of moving forward. Walk this journey with me. I think that's what maybe that means, for me anyway, and it's very helpful. He probably didn't need to say con ardore because the text just calls for it. So maybe he was in his early years, wasn't it, at Leipzig, and maybe he just needed to spell it out for someone on that day. Okay, maybe it was someone that was a little bit, what does the bass sing? Oh, we normally do something like this, and this is the way we do it. But maybe he just needed to say, no, actually, you've got to get the congregation right on the edge of your seat, because I'm going to tell you about the result of all that pain afterwards. So maybe it was just a helping hand for one of the singers that day. The bass aria, it's very feet of foot, but there's an urgency to it. It goes dum dum ba yum ba da 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 dee da 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 ba da 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 yum ba da dum ba ba. So there's this urgency, and the oboe is going ba ba da ba ba dum dum ba ba da da ba da da bum bum. Then du wirst mein. So there's an urgency. He wants to have faith. He wants to have hope. And there's this urgency to please give me this. You know, you've promised it through telling me about what happened on the cross. And now, as a believer, I want the practical means to sort of believe in and achieve this, please. The chorale is a confession statement. It's as simple as that. I think it's just a conclusion. We know about the angst, we know what the answer is, and we're striving for it. And then the chorale is just saying, we believe, we have faith that you're going to do it. Thank you, Lord.